What's up, you guys? Today we're going to be recreating a really dope album cover for one of my personal favorite artists ever. Unfortunately, you guys know we lost him a couple years back, but we're going to be honoring him today. We are doing Mac Miller's Circles album. Let's go ahead, hop into the computer, look over the footage, and get started.
What's up, you guys? We are here in the studio. Welcome back. We're gonna go ahead and check out this footage. So let's go ahead and bring it up. Boom. So for this shot for the Mac Miller album cover, I decided I needed to sit down and kind of put my arm on top of something just so I could get the realistic effect, because if I was like floating my arm, it's not as realistic as if like it's actually resting on something. So made sure to sit on something, had my dad take a couple shots, took half the pictures with the fist closed like this, half the pictures with the hand open like this. If you've seen the real album cover, then you know it's supposed to look like that. So went ahead, did this on the white cyc. Took about 8 minutes to get, but got it right. My problem was I was trying to like tilt my head the wrong direction with my eyebrows not matching, so we're just trying to fine tune it as much as possible. It definitely helps to have the reference up when you're doing that. All right, though, that's pretty much it. We got the shot. Let's go ahead and head over into Photoshop. All right, boom. We in Photoshop, normal setup, reference picture right here, work area right here. So first things first, I actually did bring in the reference picture to our actual work area as well this time. Sorry, I did bring in the reference picture to our work area this time just because I want to get this little box thing correct. So there's a couple ways you could do this, like with everything we do, but I'm just going to select this white area, turn it off, new layer, make sure we have white, and paste. And actually that's not absolute white, so let's go ahead and make that real white. Let's go ahead and drag in our two pictures before we go any further so we can start manipulating them. I am going to mask out the background. So there's the first picture, and there's the second picture. Ooh, staring right at you. Okay, first things first, we're gonna rasterize these two bad boys. So right click, rasterize. Then I'm going to, one by one, let me turn back on this Mac Miller thing. I just wanna get my bearings correct here. Put that underneath. Let me select this and turn the opacity down, just so I can get the correct sizing for this. So the one with the hand on it, it's about there. Rotate a little bit, you know, just play with it till you get it right. A little bigger. I'd say that's pretty close. I mean, his hand just come out a little more, but that's good for that one. Let's turn the opacity back up before we forget. And then with the second picture, let's do the same exact thing and just figure out placement. So turn the opacity down, Command T, change the size to transform. And this guy's right about there. So let's go ahead and turn everything off except for our pictures. And we're going to mask them now. So I'm going to create a mask layer on each one. Let's go ahead, this layer that's on, let's just open up our mask, quick selection tool, subtract. Let's go ahead and just draw right around. Luckily this has very high contrast, so it's just gonna automatically do it for us. Wow, that tool is really underrated. Let's go ahead, zoom in, clean up this hair with the feather like we usually do. You feel me? Now turn that off. Let's turn this one on. Hit the mask layer, quick selection tool, subtract. Let's just draw right around one more time. Boom. Everything looks great. Let's go in, fix the edge here with this feather tool. I mean, come on, you guys, we're professionals now. Like, look how fast we're moving here. Now that we have our two images, what it looks like to me he did is the top layer. First of all, let's duplicate these like we normally do. Let's duplicate these, turn these two off. And let's apply both of these layer masks actually. Now let's go ahead and hit Command U. We're gonna take the saturation all the way down because we need black and white. On this one as well, I pressed Command O. Command U, all the way down, boom. Now we have double black and white. let's go ahead and take the opacity of this top one down to about, say, 50 something ish. I want to say about there. This one let's take to about, say, there. But one of the things that we need to do first before we start messing with opacity is make a layer underneath everything, and let's fill this with gray. And I'm actually gonna literally steal his gray, because why not? Just use a gray. Okay. Seems to me the picture with the hand on the head seems to be the one that's actually more visible, so let's put that one on top. Right, and let's change this opacity down a little more. Leave it there. I'm just gonna mess with the opacities here, try to get it how I want it. Yeah, it looks pretty good, honestly. Let's go ahead and combine these two, merge them. And now I'm going to Command L for level. Actually, let's do curves, Command M. And I'm gonna just bring the shadows a little deeper. Right, you feel me? Let's bring those highlights up a little. You feel me? Now, honestly, we can like throw a S curve in here. That's a little too dramatic. Let's not do that. Let's go down on the opacities just slightly. Now, I'm going to actually bring in some texture that I've downloaded from the internet. I've showed you guys how to do that a couple times now. Just go to Google, literally type in like texture, PNG, overlay, whatever you want to do. I'm gonna throw this underneath our border here. Let's go ahead and rasterize this so we can manipulate it, and then let's just mess around with different lighting modes. I think screen's gonna look best for this. Let's see. Screen I like. And let's bring that opacity down quite a bit. We just wanted to throw a little bit of, you feel me, like not make it as clean. And honestly, you guys, I think we're done. I feel like that's pretty good. I feel like this is a great take on the thing that he was doing there. Kind of got the same like eye on the hand thing going on that he did. Little third eye in the middle right there. I think it looks pretty dope. Obviously I have more hair than him, so it's going off the page a little bit, but overall I'd say we can save this and we're out of here. So thank you for watching. This was a pretty quick and easy one. It was just a little quick mask, changed the saturation levels, and then yeah, we're done here. So thanks for watching. Let's go ahead and get out of here.
All right, so you guys just saw me recreate the Circles album cover by Mac Miller. Had a lot of fun with this one. It was an easy one, but it still was some pretty important tricks to know, like saturation and opacity. A lot of these album covers we've been doing, it's a lot of saturation, opacity stuff. We're gonna switch it up soon. We actually did some voting this week on which cover you guys wanted to see. It was between the Bryson Tiller anniversary cover and the Mac Miller Circles album. Circles won, but go ahead and make sure that you follow us on IG so you can be a part of the choosing process, and leave a comment down below for any covers you might want to see in the future. If you missed last week's episode, that also means that you missed a sneak preview at what we got coming soon for the channel. Lucky for you, I'm feeling generous today. I'm gonna show you guys again. Take a look. We're gonna head into our favorite record shop. We're gonna go ahead and pick out some vinyls. Then we're gonna head back to the studio and sample it.
All right, let's get it.
We're about to make some crazy waves.
Thanks for tuning in, you guys. As always, stay bummy.